Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we're looking at Padlet again, and this time, really excitingly, it's the sandbox development version of what Padlet hopes will be a Google Jam replacement. So if you watched my last video, I was talking about how Padlet could be an alternative to Google Jamboard. For those not aware, Google have decided to discontinue Jamboard, so we're looking for alternatives. So you click in the banner in the top right hand corner, you can watch my playlist of alternatives, but this is Padlet's actual reworking. So let's go through what we've got. So we've got a collaborative space. We can add multiple walls or spaces. So this is our first canvas, and just like on Jamboard you could have multiple, you can do the same. So we can click on the plus on the left hand side there, and we can add multiple frames. And then on the right hand side, we've got various options. So we can select an object, we can interact with an object, we can draw, we can add text, we can add a note, we can add a rectangle, we can use a pointer, we can add an attachment. And you can see we've got a whole range of great attachments that we can add. So we can upload something, we can add a link, we can use the camera, we can use the video recorder, we can use the audio recorder, we can use the screen recorder. And then we've got some fab new engagement elements that they've just added. So there's a poll, there's Google Drive, there's I Can't Draw, there's Talk to Me, and then we've got other options as well. So these preset activities, these preset elements that you can add. So let's have a go with the poll. So I can ask a question. And then I can put my choices in there. So really nice way to get engagement with the students as well. This could be as part of the start of an activity, maybe as a lesson starter, some sort of icebreaker, a great way to connect with the students at the start. And then click add, and that appears there, and they can vote for that. So that's one of the interactive elements. If we click back on the 17 options again, we can link to something on Google Drive. We can add a screen recorder. So we click there. We've got the option, as it says there, we have to enable it in the browser, and then we can record for up to 2 minutes. You can record the whole screen or just part of it. So that's really great that there's that option. We'll look at some of the others as well. So we looked at screen recorder. We've got the camera. We've got a video recorder. We've also got an audio recorder as well. And again, you can record something up to 5 minutes. So I can see this being really useful, a great way to get students maybe to engage with something for homework, maybe ask them to reflect on something, pose a question, and then give them a choice of how they respond. So with this, they could hit record, and they could then record their thing up to 5 minutes. So really nice that they've got different ways in which they can engage with the process. I think it's really useful. Not all students are able to communicate in a written word. I'm dyslexic. I used to struggle with written word. However, verbally discussing it, talking about it is a great option for me. So I love they've included this feature. Playback and save. And then save that. So that's an audio feature, and that will appear there. But it could be as a way of differentiation that you provide your brief to the students. If you're using this as a remote piece of work, maybe a remote piece of homework, the brief of what you're asking them to do is an audio recording as well as a text document or a link to a page as well. So we can add text. So we can click on there. We can choose a color. We can then click and drag, and we can start to type. So we've got that option. We've got the post-it note option. So we click on there, choose a color, and then we can do that. So we can add options there. What else have we got? We've got the shape option. If we click and hold on the little triangle at the bottom, we can see we've got different options that we can add. So we can add a cloud, we could add an arrow, we can add a star, and we can choose the color. And then we can just do that, and we can drag that, picking up the handles, we can drag that around. So it could be used that as a way of liking something. You could put your little star by something, get the students to put a star by something that they like. Going back to the attachments, what else have we got? Image search. So let's see. And what's nice is you can search for images, GIFs, YouTube, Spotify, or the web. So I could choose an image. Let's see what that looks like. and that's going to add that for me. And then I've got that which I can pick up and I can drag. So really nice that they've got lots of different ways that they can engage with the tool without having to leave the tool to find something. Finally, what else we've got? Well, we've got the pointer. So you can use the pointer, familiar to those, we've got PowerPoint, but you've got that option so you can talk through and present what has been contributed by the students, which is really nice. And as with Jamboard, you've got the option to draw as well. So let's see, I'll just attempt to write my name. But yes, you've got the draw option as well. So really rich features there, in addition to all the attachments. And then as before, we've got the option to use the move tool, where we can click and move stuff. So if we've got students contributing during a lesson, we can be moving and keeping those elements organized, or we can ask students to contribute to different canvases that we can add here. So that's the features. Let's look at what else we've got. Disable alignment snapping. I'm not sure of the purpose of that, but I guess so it doesn't click onto a particular grid. We can click play and that will show us just what we've got with the toolbar visible. So we'll exit that. And then if we click share, we've got those permissions before. So if you want to look at how we look at me going through all of these different menu options, then just click on the banner in the top right hand corner and you can watch my guide to using Padlet. But yeah, a great way of various things that we can do. So we've got the option there. So if I click visitor permissions, just very quickly, that's the key one. You're going to allow them to add new objects because you want them to edit what you put on there, because that could be activities. But yeah, that's the option that you'd have. We can then copy link, and then I could create a new instance of Chrome. So I'll just jump on here, new instance of Chrome. I'll paste in that link. And you can see that I've got the option to go in there and vote, and click vote. And it will show me the votes there as the user. I can access the audio, I can view the content, but what I can't do is delete it. So let me just close that tab or minimize that tab. So you've got all of the features that you'd expect with Padlet there, which is great, but you've got that whole enriching element. I think this is a fabulous solution. I think it's really great that Padlet are looking to work on this. I don't know when it's going to be released, but I'm sure they'll keep an eye on their socials and they'll let you know. But really great new features. Can't wait for it to come released. I think this is going to be a perfect replacement for Google Jamboard. So I hope you found the video useful. If you did, remember to subscribe to my channel and join me again soon for more EdTech videos. Thanks for watching.